106.3 ESPN presents the Astoria High School Coaches Show Rube Report. A weekly update on what's happening with Astoria High athletics with Athletic Director Coach Howard Rube and co-host Dane Gouge. Brought to you locally by Peter Pan Market and Deli, Astoria Ford, Joe's Mobile, the Seaside Outlets, Northwest Lending Group, Clatsop Community College.
We about to turn it up and we taking it to $1 million.
Here are your hosts, Howard Rube and Dane Gouge.
Good evening and welcome to the Rube Report Coaches Show. This is Howard Rube, Athletic Director, Head Football Coach of your Astoria High Fighting Fishermen. Very excited to be with you on this Friday night. I will be joined by my co-host and executive producer, Mr. Dane Gouge. We have a great show lined up, so please stay with us.
Be ready for your future with Clatsop Community College. Take college-level classes at CCC while still in high school and transfer them to a university when you're ready. Or take technical education classes to develop your skills to be prepared for in-demand jobs in the region. Clatsop Community College can help you be ready for your future. Contact the admissions office or check out clatsopcc.edu for more information on all the programs and transfer options available. Start here, go anywhere with Clatsop Community College.
Hi, folks. These sports teams that we follow pride themselves on a long tradition of excellence. The same goes for the place you choose for your home loan. Northwest Lending Group is one of the longest continually operating mortgage lenders in Clatsop County. We've been here over 20 years. I invite you to give us a try. Let us show you how we've earned over 98% customer satisfaction rating. Find us at 1227 Commercial Street in Astoria, by phone at 503-325-4116, or apply online at nwlendinggroup.com.
Northwest Lending Group is an equal housing lender. NMLS 1469420, ML2891.
Seaside Outlets, over 100,000 square feet of savings and shopping. Great food for every member of your family. Featuring great names in retail like Nike, Eddie Bauer, Pendleton, Bath & Body Works, Rack Room Shoes, Rue 21, and Carter's. And it's all just a few blocks from the beach. Plus, there's no sales tax.
Seaside Outlets, 1111 North Roosevelt Highway 101 and 12th Avenue. Visit seasideoutlets.com.
Joe's Mobile. Fuel, diesel, groceries, snacks, beer, propane, hunting and fishing licenses, firewood, and so much more. 1701 Marine Drive in Astoria. Coming in, going out, or passing through Astoria, Joe's Mobile is your one stop where the people are friendly and the store is stocked with everything you need. All debit, EBT, and credit accepted. Joe's Mobile. Mobile Synergy fuel and diesel. Pump your own 24 hours a day at Joe's Mobile. Wait for it.
Joe's Mobile.
Hungry? Thirsty? Craving something delicious? Get to the Peter Pan Market and Deli in Astoria. They've got your cravings covered, from fresh sandwiches and salads to gourmet coffee and snacks. The deli is stocked with hand-picked ingredients, ensuring the highest quality in every bite. Need groceries? You're covered there too, with a wide selection of necessities and locally sourced products. The Peter Pan Market and Deli at 712 Niagara Avenue in Astoria. Visit online at peterpantogo.com for online ordering options. Taste the difference at Peter Pan Market and Deli.
This is the Astoria High School Coaches Show Rube Report on ESPN Radio 106.3. Here are your hosts, Howard Rube and Dane Gouge, with the latest on Astoria High athletics.
Welcome back to the Rube Report Coaches Show. I would like to remind everyone to please support our participating sponsors, the Peter Pan Market and Deli, Astoria Ford, Joe's Mobile, the Seaside Outlets, the Northwest Lending Group, and Clatsop Community College. And welcome to the show, Mr. Gouge.
Hey. You know, we always look at NFL football and college football and high school football and the rest of the high school sports that we love. And then, you know, when the NFL's over and the Super Bowl's over, we kind of look at each other and go, okay, what are we going to talk about today? But I'm like, the sports world never disappoints. So I was watching the Daytona 500, and Tyler Hendricks on Michael Jordan's team wins the Daytona 500, his first race that he's ever won.
Okay.
And didn't lead until the last lap, and everybody crashed.
Oh, my God.
So he went through and win. And Michael Jordan's best driver is Bubba Wallace.
Okay.
And this kid's a rookie. He's never won anything. So it's like, are you kidding me? This is crazy. Bubba Wallace has only won one race. And here's his younger counterpart on the Michael Jordan team that wins the Daytona 500, which is the biggest race.
Now, Michael Jordan is a common name.
It's Michael Jordan, the basketball player.
It's his team
that owns that team.
Okay.
I even seen him like consoling Bubba Wallace. Like, you're okay, kid. You got to do this. And Bubba Wallace had none of it.
Wow. Yeah.
But yeah, very exciting. Last lap he leads, and then guys are pushing up to get behind him and win, and they all wreck. So he goes across. It never disappoints. The women hockey team from USA won on that last goal, which was
phenomenal.
And Canada today, they were down 2-0 in the second period against Finland,
which is traditionally a good hockey program for the representing their country.
I should say up front, there's almost 150 NHL players playing in this tournament.
Sure. So it's the best of the best.
And three of the teams, USA has 25, Canada has 25, Finland has 24. You know where it's going.
Sure.
The only team that didn't have NHL players on it was Italy, and they're out. You love the hockey stuff, so we got to get a little hockey stuff in there. And Canada came back and won that game, and it was your kid, Connor.
It's awesome.
The guy that you wish you could be.
I said, you remember that. We did that on the show. You were like, what was the question? Who, if you could be
any professional athlete
right now
you wanted to be that was still playing, and you
said Connor
McDavid.
Yeah.
So him and his brethren from Canada came back and scored 3 and had, what do they call the power play?
Yeah.
They had that in the last and then scored with 40 seconds left.
Oh, wow.
So it's going to be another Canada-USA
final. Is what it's
going to be
like.
Great. But the girls winning that at the last second was great. And I had a lot of friends like, can you tune into this? So sorry, ESPN, but tuned into Peacock. And as soon as I brought it up, that's when she scored.
No kidding.
Yeah, so it was really great.
Good timing. We have a lot of good stuff to report on our swim and wrestling teams as they're in their postseason, and pitchers and catchers have reported, so we'll be talking baseball pretty soon.
I was just watching the Mariners before I came here. The first game.
Is their first spring training game today already?
Yeah.
Wow.
They were up 4-0 also.
There you go. That's great.
I think that the Mariners could win it all. And wouldn't that be sweet? Maybe not for you, but Seahawks win the Super Bowl in 26, and the Mariners win the World Series in 26. I'm rooting for that. That'd be great.
I'll root for that too, and then we'll root for the Bears and White Sox in 27.
Yes, maybe not. But
I like where your head's at, though.
It'll be great.
Where your head's at. That's good stuff.
Good stuff. I'm always rooting for the fishermen.
Well, that goes without saying.
There you go.
Well, we're going to get a commercial break, and when we come back, we will start bragging about those fishermen. So please stay with us.
For more, stay right here on 106.3 ESPN Radio.
Seaside Outlets, over 100,000 square feet of savings and shopping. Great food for every member of your family. Featuring great names in retail like Nike, Eddie Bauer, Pendleton, Bath & Body Works, Rack Room Shoes, Rue 21, and Carter's. And it's all just a few blocks from the beach. Plus, there's no sales tax.
Seaside Outlets, 1111 North Roosevelt Highway 101 and 12th Avenue. Visit seasideoutlets.com.
Joe's Mobile in Astoria, the home of Mobile Synergy Fuel and Diesel. Also, last-minute groceries, snacks, cold beverages, hunting and fishing licenses, propane, firewood, and so much more. Pump your own fuel during overnight hours or get friendly full service during regular daytime hours. EBT and all credit and debit cards are accepted. Fuel and Diesel, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Get your mojo on at Joe's Mobile.
1701 Marine Drive in Astoria.
Are you currently in the market for a new car, truck, or SUV? Then look no further than Dane Gouge's Astoria Ford. With hundreds of makes and models to choose from, you're bound to find something you want, including the Ford F-150, best-selling truck in America, 47 years running. Stop by Dane Gouge's Astoria Ford today and take a test drive and find that new vehicle you have always wanted. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, you always get the best deal at Dane Gouge's Astoria Ford, 1809 Ensign Lane across from Costco Gas, or visit them online at astoriaford.net.
The Peter Pan Market and Deli is the perfect place to gather for a quick snack and one of their signature sandwiches before the game. Enjoy covered outdoor seating or sit inside with beers and ciders on tap and wine by the glass. You can relax with friends before heading to the game. Make Peter Pan Market and Deli your morning stop too. Grab a coffee and a bagel or other breakfast treat before work. Order ahead at peterpan2go.com. Peter Pan Market and Deli, 712 Niagara Avenue, Astoria. Your local corner store and more. Be ready for your future with Clatsop Community College. Take college-level classes at CCC while still in high school and transfer them to a university when you're ready. Or take technical education classes to develop your skills to be prepared for in-demand jobs in the region. Clatsop Community College can help you be ready for your future. Contact the admissions office or check out clatsopcc.edu for more information on all the programs and transfer options available. Start here, go anywhere with Clatsop Community College.
This is the Astoria High School Coaches Show Rube Report on ESPN Radio 106.3. Here are your hosts, Howard Rube and Dane Gouge, with the latest on Astoria High athletics.
Welcome back to the Rube Report Coaches Show. First brag and shout out goes to Lillian Smith.
All right.
Who set a school record at the state meet this morning in the 50-yard freestyle. She just broke it by like 5/100ths of a second. But she broke it.
She broke it.
And that's all that matters. So that's phenomenal. She broke that record. Emery Young got her name on our record board after having a personal best at the district swim meet last week. Sam Reed, I'm not sure if Sam broke a record, but as we talked about 2 weeks ago, he had won 4 league events at the league championship, and then he's qualified for state in 2 events, one of them being the relay. And on day 1 today, our kids have had a really good day. Like I said, Lillian with a personal best, and I'll be able to give the record of all the kids and how they did last week after they get everything finalized today and tomorrow. But we're off to a good start with state swim.
Now, where were you at? Because you sent me a picture with you and my favorite 2 coaches, you and Cole Linehan.
Yeah, I was,
from Banks.
Yeah, so Cole is also an athletic director, and he's the athletic director, head football coach at Banks. And Cole coached with you, good friend of yours, back from when he first started out of college and was one of our middle school coaches.
We're on the coaches tree of Coach Rube.
That is true. He's part of the branch.
I'm
He's
not.
one of the branches.
I just get the oranges in the
You're the
juice box.
Juice box guy.
Juice box.
Yeah, no, it was great to see Cole. He was there. They had 1 swimmer at the event, and so he was there to support his swimmer. We were fortunate. We have 12 kids at the event.
That is fantastic.
Yeah, Coach Gascoigne, Coach Thomas, Coach Roundy, they've done a great job with the kids this year. We honestly thought maybe we were going to peak at the league championships. 80% of our kids recorded personal bests at the league championship 2 weeks ago. So last weekend, I know Coach was nervous that, maybe we peaked too early, but we followed that up with 77% PRs at the district meet. And then, as I mentioned today, we have a kid like Lillian setting a school record today. So
that's great.
We're still improving.
Still cooking. We're still cooking with Crisco, baby. We don't have a contract with Crisco.
We do not. And then on our wrestling side of things, the girls are in Molalla. They have a 2-day regional starting this afternoon. And so we're wishing our girls the best of luck. We'll have 8 girls competing today and tomorrow at the Molalla Regional trying to get to state with the 4 boys that qualified from last weekend.
I want to ask you about the girls wrestling program. How many girls are there wrestling?
I don't have that number, unfortunately, but I can tell you.
A lot.
Well, yeah, because here's the perspective. We were able to host our boys regional in 1 day. But for our girls, we had to spread it out over 2 days.
Wow.
So that tells you what the participation numbers are like for girls wrestling. It's, it's as we talked last week, it's just off the charts with how it's growing. So Coach Pickles, and I know you love Coach Pickles' name.
Yes, sir.
But Coach Pickles is there. Coach Walsh has stayed home and is going to work out the boys over the weekend, getting them ready for the state meet. It's good stuff. We're really excited. The 4 boys that qualified last weekend, we had first place finishes. MJ Brito, Adrian Bailly, Bo Smith, and one of our young wrestlers, Elijah, we stuck Elijah in there at the end, which was great.
All right.
So, yeah. So we're excited.
Wrestling powerhouse.
We've had a really good year.
It's
I'm
good.
really happy for Coach Walsh and Coach Pickles. They've done a great job. Our boys basketball team in action. They'll be the first game tonight we're leading into, so that's a 5:30 tip-off. Senior night tonight, big game against the Scappoose Indians. I think because we knocked off Molalla from being number one last week, I think that elevated Scappoose back to number one. And the last time Scappoose was ranked number one and at the Brick House, they were held to 37 points, and they were upset by Coach Eterno and his squad.
Giant killers.
The giant killers that they are. So we're hopeful for some good stuff tonight and some good basketball tonight. With regard to boys basketball, too, I need to brag about Quinn Gore. We celebrated on Tuesday night. Quinn has scored over 1,000 points in his career.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. He's only the fourth Astoria High player
heavy.
to ever do it. It's big time.
I think it's
crazy big time. I think he's probably got a shot at catching Ted Sarpla, who is our all-time leading scorer.
Wow.
And, especially with a postseason opportunity for us, I think he's got a pretty good chance of maybe being our all-time leading scorer, which is crazy. And it could not happen to a kid that has more work ethic than Quinn Gore. You've heard me say this off the air, and I've said that even about him early on when he was maybe an underclassman. And, sometimes maybe your peers kind of resent that. Well, I work pretty hard too, Coach. People sometimes forget that a compliment to someone is not an insult to somebody else.
Right.
But the kid needs to be complimented. He's, count on one hand, the hardest workers I've seen come through in the 26 years I've been here. And I mean that sincerely. Yeah, and that's not to take away. That's not to take away the work ethic of anybody else. But this kid, he'll be in the gym shooting before school. He'll be in the gym shooting after school. We talked about this last spring. The kid had no business being our first sprinting state champion in our school's history.
Yeah.
He's not. We got him as a freshman. He looks like a giraffe trying to run. He's this long, gangly kid. But he is just...
No offense.
Well, I say that a little tongue-in-cheek, but if anybody remembers watching him 3 years ago, there's a little truth to it.
Yeah.
And he has made himself, with his work ethic, going to end up being one of the most accomplished student-athletes to come through.
Yeah,
so,
especially with the basketball thing.
You cannot say enough about that.
Yeah, and I don't think people understand how the basketball tradition...
If you're new to Astoria, if you're a generational person and been here for generations as part of the family of people that have been here, you know about the basketball history, but if you're new to town, you do not. And, we were the first school west of the Rockies to get to 1,500 wins. Yeah. The basketball history and tradition here is crazy lights out for a high school. For him to be in that list is a big deal. Yeah,
it's awesome.
It really is awesome. Really
it's a big,
awesome.
huge accomplishment.
100%. And the girls will also be in action tonight.
Yeah.
They will tip off after the boys. Right after the boys' game, we will celebrate senior night. We have 4 male seniors to recognize, and then we will have a couple of our dance team members recognized as graduating seniors this year, and we'll have 2 girls basketball players, and that'll happen right before the girls basketball tip-off. And then at halftime of the girls' game, we will recognize this year's Hall of Fame class that we are inducting. Formal ceremony tomorrow afternoon. I will dive into detail about that after we get one more break in. So please stay with us. We're going to talk about our newest Hall of Fame induction class.
More of the Astoria High Coaches Show Rube Reports right after this on 106.3 ESPN.
Hi, folks. These sports teams that we follow pride themselves on a long tradition of excellence. The same goes for the place you choose for your home loan. Northwest Lending Group is one of the longest continually operating mortgage lenders in Clatsop County. We've been here over 20 years. I invite you to give us a try. Let us show you how we've earned over 98% customer satisfaction rating. Find us at 1227 Commercial Street in Astoria, by phone at 503-325-4116, or apply online at nwlendinggroup.com.
Northwest Lending Group is an equal housing lender. NMLS 1469420, ML2891.
The Peter Pan Market and Deli is the perfect place to gather for a quick snack and one of their signature sandwiches before the game. Enjoy covered outdoor seating or sit inside with beers and ciders on tap and wine by the glass. You can relax with friends before heading to the game. Make Peter Pan Market and Deli your morning stop too. Grab a coffee and a bagel or other breakfast treat before work. Order ahead at peterpan2go.com. Peter Pan Market and Deli, 712 Niagara Avenue, Astoria. Your local corner store and more. Be ready for your future with Clatsop Community College. Take college-level classes at CCC while still in high school and transfer them to a university when you're ready. Or take technical education classes to develop your skills to be prepared for in-demand jobs in the region. Clatsop Community College can help you be ready for your future. Contact the admissions office or check out clatsopcc.edu for more information on all the programs and transfer options available. Start here, go anywhere with Clatsop Community College.
Joe's Mobile. Fuel, diesel, groceries, snacks, beer, propane, hunting and fishing licenses, firewood, and so much more. 1701 Marine Drive in Astoria. Coming in, going out, or passing through Astoria, Joe's Mobile is your one stop where the people are friendly and the store is stocked with everything you need. All debit, EBT, and credit accepted. Joe's Mobile. Mobile Synergy Fuel and Diesel. Pump your own 24 hours a day at Joe's Mobile. Wait for it.
At Joe's Mobile.
Are you currently in the market for a new car, truck, or SUV? Then look no further than Dane Gouge's Astoria Ford. With hundreds of makes and models to choose from, you're bound to find something you want, including the Ford F-150, best-selling truck in America 47 years running. Stop by Dane Gouge's Astoria Ford today and take a test drive and find that new vehicle you have always wanted. Whether you're buying, selling, or trading, you always get the best deal at Dane Gouge's Astoria Ford, 1809 Ensign Lane across from Costco Gas, or visit them online at AstoriaFord.net.
This is the Astoria High School Coaches Show Rube Report on ESPN Radio 106.3. Here are your hosts, Howard Rube and Dane Gouge, with the latest on Astoria High athletics.
Welcome back to the Rube Report Coaches Show. Right before we went to break, I was telling Dane that we have our next Hall of Fame induction class.
And I wanted to say something about that. My high school in Port Angeles, Washington is really similar to Astoria High School. And they just started their Hall of Fame a couple years ago, maybe 5 years ago. But Astoria has been doing that for years. And it's really something.
Yeah.
For all these kids that are here, and now they're grown adults, but it's been going on for a long time, and it's really special. When you walk through the halls of the brick house, you can see all the pictures, all the people that are here, like Lori Lum. She's my competitor at Lum's Auto Center, but
sure,
you know, her and her sister, I think, are in there, and at least her sister is in there. You know, there's all these people that are in the community that are still in the community in that Hall of Fame, and it's really special.
It is honestly one of the things that drew me to accepting a job here at the school, working in
when
athletics.
You walk through there?
No, that's no joke, because I was at Corvallis High.
Yeah, which is a bigger school.
And that time we were only 4 classes, but we were 4A out of the 4 classes, and I was serving as athletic director and defense coordinator for the football program at that time. And when Larry Lockett recruited me to come and interview for the football position here, when they gave me the tour and I walked through the hall and they had the Hall of Fame, it just screams at you how important athletics and the school are to the community. At that time, someone just around 30 years old, still kind of starting his career in some ways.
Yeah.
I just remember going home and telling Michelle, if they offer me this job, I'm going to take it. And, and it literally was that Hall of Fame that just because the statement it makes about the importance of and the sense of community and all of it. No. We did not have that.
And you were in Chicago.
Well, I was south of the city, but yeah. They do now, but I don't think they're doing a very good job of maintaining it, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
and so
it's great.
When you talk about how great it is a great compliment to the people that started it, the retired coaches and teachers that got it going. It's great that the current committee keeps it going.
Yeah. It's wonderful.
The pandemic kind of slowed things down in terms of number of inductions, and unfortunately we're 3 years removed from our last induction already, which doesn't seem possible, but I'm pretty sure the committee is committed to trying to pull them off every 18 months, which is kind of the goal. And it's such a great way to recognize the kids and contributors and the coaches that have given so much to try to help make our programs as good as they can be, and we're really excited to do it again this weekend.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
Let me tell you who these inductees are.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'll brag about.
It's like the NFL Hall of Fame.
It is. It is.
But better, because it's here.
That's right, because we didn't have to fly to Canton.
Yeah, you don't have to fly to Canton.
So here we go. Class of 2003, Jennifer Odemar Pass. Class of 2002, Luke Roman.
All right.
Class of 2001, Josh Ness. Class of 1998, Austin Hoteling. contributors Dan Foss and Bill Landwehr.
Oh, Dan Foss is great.
And the 2001 girls basketball team and the 2002 boys basketball team.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun tonight to see as many of these team members and individuals that can get back and be recognized. And there will be a no host afterwards at Mr. Fultano's for anyone that wants to stop by and see a former classmate, peer, teammate, coach.
The Hall of Fame party. You're invited.
You are invited. And then tomorrow, the doors to the school open at 11:30. There will be a luncheon at noon. And then right as lunch ends, hopefully around 12:45, 1 o'clock at the latest, we'll move everybody into the auditorium and we will have our official induction.
That's going to be awesome.
It's always such
And then they have an induction.
So we basically present
Just like you're in this class.
Right. Yep.
And then they later have their own party.
Sure.
I
mean, whatever they want to do. Yeah. So the committee organizes everything and through tomorrow's induction ceremony.
Yeah.
It's really great to see so many kids that have moved away to be able to come back for something exciting like this. And
it's great.
Certainly for the kids that are still in the area to be able to see teammates and friends and peers and coaches from over 20 years ago now in a lot of cases.
I just want to talk about Coach Foss because he still has an 89 probe.
Yes, he does.
He's driving, and it is impeccable.
Well, Coach Foss is like all of these people on the list, but very deserving. All the things he has done. He's contributed as a coach in volleyball and soccer through the years. And
golf.
Golf, just off the charts what he did with our golf program as a coach. And then contributing when he was basically done coaching, being the voice of the fishermen, doing the public address.
Yeah.
And still is. He's back
still there.
doing it for football in the fall. And
that's a tough job, really.
Well, and he treats it very professionally. Wants to review names throughout the week, make sure he's got everything dialed in,
pronounces them right, and the teams that come in. And that's
he
a tough
treats
job.
it very professionally.
Yeah.
He wants to make sure, like all the things he does, he wants to do it right.
Yeah.
And he's going to have a huge contingency there. He's invited peers and former players from Vernonia, where he started his career.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so I think he's got his building principal that hired him first at Vernonia coming. So it's going to be cool. Very cool for Dan and for everybody, for all of them. It is a big deal. I'm excited that I get to be part of it in my role as our director of athletics. And again, really looking forward to everything that's going to happen tonight and tomorrow with our Hall of Fame induction. So
perfect.
And I guess last thing before we have to get out of here, I can let everybody know that if you wanted to attend lunch, you still may. You may purchase lunch tickets at the door. Those are $20. And again, the doors open at 11:30 if you go to the Astoria cafeteria, basically the auditorium. You go through the auditorium doors, walk through the auditorium into the commons where lunch will be held. And then you can certainly just show up at 12:45 or 1, or even show up earlier and just visit. You don't have to purchase a dinner ticket. You can come for free, but unfortunately we can't provide the meal for free. So, although I should say, I do want to give some credit to England Marine. They are helping help sponsor the meal a little bit and some of our other expenses to help support the Hall of Fame. So we do want to give a shout out to England Marine for doing that. Thank you so very much.
They're always great.
Yes, for sure. I guess that is about all the time we have.
Okay. We're coming back next week with all the winning that we're going to be doing.
That's exactly right. And we look forward to being back with you next week. We are so thankful to our sponsors and for all of you for listening, and we wish everyone a very peaceful weekend.
The Peter Pan Market and Deli is the perfect place to gather for a quick snack and one of their signature sandwiches before the game. Enjoy covered outdoor seating or sit inside with beers and ciders on tap and wine by the glass. You can relax with friends before heading to the game. Make Peter Pan Market and Deli your morning stop too. Grab a coffee and a bagel or other breakfast treat before work. Order ahead at peterpan2go.com. Peter Pan Market and Deli, 712 Niagara Avenue, Astoria. Your local corner store and more.
Joe's Mobile in Astoria, the home of mobile Synergy fuel and diesel. Also, last-minute groceries, snacks, cold beverages, hunting and fishing licenses, propane, firewood, and so much more. Pump your own fuel during overnight hours or get friendly full service during regular daytime hours. EBT and all credit and debit cards are accepted. Fuel and diesel, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Get your mojo on at Joe's Mobile.
1701 Marine Drive in Astoria.
Hi, folks. These sports teams that we follow pride themselves on a long tradition of excellence. The same goes for the place you choose for your home loan. Northwest Lending Group is one of the longest continually operating mortgage lenders in Clatsop County. We've been here over 20 years. I invite you to give us a try. Let us show you how we've earned over 98% customer satisfaction rating. Find us at 1227 Commercial Street in Astoria, by phone at 503-325-4116, or apply online at nwlendinggroup.com.
Northwest Lending Group is an equal housing lender. NMLS 1469420, ML2891.
Be ready for your future with Clatsop Community College. Take college-level classes at CCC while still in high school and transfer them to a university when you're ready. Or take technical education classes to develop your skills to be prepared for in-demand jobs in the region. Clatsop Community College can help you be ready for your future. Contact the admissions office or check out clatsopcc.edu for more information on all the programs and transfer options available. Start here, go anywhere with Clatsop Community College.
Seaside Outlets, over 100,000 square feet of savings and shopping. Great food for every member of your family. Featuring great names in retail like Nike, Eddie Bauer, Pendleton, Bath & Body Works, Rack Room Shoes, Rue 21, and Carter's. And it's all just a few blocks from the beach. Plus, there's no sales tax.
Seaside Outlets, 1111 North Roosevelt Highway 101 and 12th Avenue. Visit seasideoutlets.com.
Thanks for tuning in to the Astoria High School Coaches Show Rube Reports. Brought to you locally by Peter Pan Market and Deli, Astoria Ford, Joe's Mobile, the Seaside Outlets, Northwest Lending Group, Clatsop Community College. For the latest updates on Astoria High athletics, stay tuned to 106.3 ESPN Radio. Go Fishermen!